Explosive transfer news is shaking up the football world. Manchester City is making power moves, but they're not alone in their pursuit of a top midfield talent. We're talking about Sandro Tonali and the fierce competition he's attracting from Europe's elite. And the drama doesn't stop there. Liverpool is gearing up for a massive clash against Manchester City, and they've just received a significant boost on the injury front. But perhaps the biggest bombshell: Manchester City is reportedly intensifying efforts to oust Pep Guardiola, with Vincent Kompany emerging as the frontrunner for the top job. We're diving deep into the 3 meetings that could change everything. Finally, we're analyzing the feasibility of Manchester City's pursuit of another Italian midfielder. All this and more is coming up. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Manchester City is eyeing a massive summer swoop for Italian midfield maestro Sandro Tonali, but it's far from a done deal. Reports indicate that while City is confident in their pursuit, Tonali's camp is exploring all options, with Real Madrid, PSG, and Bayern Munich also making inquiries. Newcastle United, Tonali's current club, is reportedly holding out for a hefty £80 million fee, a price that could test even City's resolve. The Magpies are determined to keep their star player, especially with Champions League football on the line, but the allure of Europe's biggest clubs might prove too tempting for Tonali to resist. Will City secure their target, or will another European giant snatch him away? The race is on, and it's heating up. Will Manchester City win the race for Tonali, or will a familiar European foe swoop in? Stay tuned as we break down the latest transfer battles. Liverpool has received a much-needed shot in the arm ahead of their monumental clash against Manchester City. Details are emerging on the injury front, and it appears key players are set to return, bolstering Jurgen Klopp's squad for this high-stakes encounter. This boost could significantly impact the dynamics of the match, potentially shifting the momentum in Liverpool's favor. We'll explore who's back and what it means for the title race. Will these returning stars make the difference for Liverpool? Find out next as we reveal the full injury report. Is Pep Guardiola's reign at Manchester City coming to an end? Explosive reports suggest the club hierarchy has intensified efforts to replace the legendary manager, holding no less than 3 meetings with potential successors. Vincent Kompany is reportedly the frontrunner, with the club viewing him as the ideal candidate to blend authoritarian leadership with modern tactical nous. But the plot thickens, as Enzo Maresca is also on standby as a contingency. This move signals a strategic pivot towards continuity planning and risk management, aiming for a smooth transition from one of the game's most successful eras. Will Guardiola depart, and can Kompany or Maresca fill his colossal shoes? We're dissecting the internal maneuvering and what it means for City's future. This managerial shakeup could redefine an era. But before we dive deeper into City's future, we're looking at another potential Italian signing. Manchester City is reportedly leading the charge to sign another Italian midfielder, but the question on everyone's lips is, how feasible is this move? We're analyzing the potential transfer, the player's profile, and whether he fits Pep Guardiola's system. With City often linked to top talent, this pursuit could signal their strategy for strengthening the squad further. Could this be the next big name to grace the Etihad? We're breaking down the rumors and the reality of this potential transfer. Will this Italian midfielder be the next star at the Etihad? We've covered all the biggest news. Now stick around for our rapid-fire recap and full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's massive football news. We've seen Manchester City eyeing Sandro Tonali amidst fierce competition, Liverpool getting a crucial injury boost before facing City, and the bombshell news of potential managerial changes at the Etihad with Vincent Kompany and Enzo Maresca in contention. Plus, we looked at City's pursuit of another Italian midfielder. Don't miss a single update. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications by hitting the bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next video.